G'day, it's Shane here from SEQ Campers, Sunshine Coast, and we're talking about the Kimberley Caravans and looking at our awnings that we do here at SEQ Campers. This is our Fiamma awning. Now we're showing you some awnings today. Let's see how easy this one sets up. Now we'll give you some tips as we go. The awning is set up nice and high there. When we do install this, we don't have the option to put any other awning on, so we're just using that as our only awning for the Kimberley Caravan, or off-road van. It comes here with your little winder. You knock that into a little handle, and both those rotate, so nice and easy. Hook that on, turn it, and both those roll out. Now, some people say, why is it creaking? Now it's got some springs in there, plastic. We will give it a spray today, but even when they're brand new, you're gonna get that movement and those springs working. So we are rolling that out. This here is where we wanna look after our awning. When you're setting this up on your van, we're sitting here at 3.3 meters, so very high for a caravan, but we love it because we've got a full-size door inside. We now wanna bring the awning out halfway. So once we're 50% out, once I can reach and touch it, it's time to stop winding and grab the leg. What we want to be aware of on the Fiamma awning is that when this comes out, we're sliding both ends straight out and then dropping it straight down to the ground. Now we have seen a few people right in front of me, first time setting it up, they pulled it out and expected that it would go all the way around here. They pushed it too far and snapped this little plastic piece. Please remember, warning, it even tells you here, straight out and straight down is the right way to go. You can remove this cap and you can purchase replacement cap or plastic pieces if you do break them. And we're pulling it straight out and then dropping that straight down. Now what we'll do here is undo that and apply a little bit of pressure. Now by applying pressure, I'm taking pressure off those springs, so I am making it easier and extending the life of my awning. So a little bit upwards pressure. Now because I do this quite often by myself, I'm now going to run this out a little bit. Same on here. I pull them both out, run it straight down, put that out. So it's supporting the awning as I continue to wind. Now, people quite often ask me how far out do I go, and what it is, it really won't matter, but we are looking to get space for the door and my arm there. When we set up a Fiamma awning, no matter what, the door is full size, so it is gonna hit that bar. Now, we have some little pro tips to give you, or some retrofit accessories that you can buy to support that door and lock it into place. Let's continue out. Again, we might just move this back and out a little bit more. When I do have an offsider, my offsider can stand here and hold this pole. It does only take a surprise breeze to go and push this up and throw this out of whack. If I was at all concerned, having a drill-in screw or having my tent peg into that foot is my #1 job. Let's continue. Now I have gone all the way out. My arms have become quite straight, but there is a bit of a loose awning. So the pro tip here is to just bring it back in until there's tension back in that canvas, and that tension will then keep it off those arms, keeping it quieter. We have now set this up. What do I do once I've rolled out my awning? We talk about the full-size door. This leg or this side of the awning wants to be higher to accommodate that full-size door. So I'm gonna put this one up to a maximum. It's gonna be quite high there. I'm gonna leave this one down. That's actually gonna give me some fall and run some water out there. Now the only people who do get in a little bit of strife out on the stormy wet weather is because they've made it perfectly flat, perfectly straight, and the water's decided to pool up in the middle as it was raining overnight. So having this one down and giving it that fall will stop any pooling and stop any stretching of that vinyl. So there we go, all the way up, all the way out. #1 job, recommended. Right away, I got a peg in that foot. So there's 2 holes, 2 pegs, get it down. There we go. 3 options there. We really do like the Navigator gear. There is some other stuff out there to use, but we have a sail track here. So sail track on both ends, and we can actually put some shade cloth in. That again being 3 meters, shade cloth, peg down, makes this awning a lot stronger. So that shade cloth will also give us protection. There is another product out there that we really, really like. You'll see it at all the caravan shows, and that product is the shade. It's got the reflective material in it. So the product with the reflective material in it will keep the heat off you. Those guys there will custom make it for you. And when they do this awning as a sidewall, they'll make the top as a vinyl triangle, and then they'll do the sunshade there. Keeps so much window when you need it, but lets you look out and keeps the heat out. We have an option to put a center rafter in the Fiamma awning. Now, Fiamma makes one that is easy to click in, but it is just generally very straight. We do recommend the curved roof rafter, and all of a sudden that will give you that fall and not let it pool in the middle. Now, I don't often put it in on my 3-meter unit, but my 3.5 and 4 meter definitely recommend the curved center roof rafter. The other option is an anti-flap kit. Now, this is something that we're gonna carry. It's a 4-piece section, so we'll have the 2 here, and they will clip together. They're basically like big thread clips, and they're gonna clip onto the side of that. That's what's gonna give us the option here to put on a side wall. As you can see, there's no frame in this one. So we have anti-flap kit, center roof rafter, shade cloth out the front, and we also have the Navigator gear or roping it down. Now, we really like that gear. I will get ropes that come with this from Fiamma. I use my own heavier ropes, and generally I'm gonna use a carabiner or just loop it over the top, adding support. Please enjoy your Fiamma awning here. Let's put it away quickly. Same sort of story. I'm here, weather's okay. My offsider might hold the pole, pull the pegs, and bring those guys in. Again, just like that. By bringing them in, I'm just supporting the awning. When I'm packing this guy up, instead of having all that weight hanging off those guys, I'm now supporting it. So let's bring it in one more time. And what we're gonna do is bring it in. Ideally, you'll have a spot that you'll recognize as your height. So right now, for my height, I'm gonna be about here. My leg goes all the way up. Remember, I don't have to bend over. I don't have to get down here and pull that up. I'm just using the handle itself all the way up till that closes. Now, I feel comfortable at this height to touch. I'm gonna bring it all the way up straight, and you'll hear it click in. So when we do this one, you can see this one's had a bit of love, and we're just gonna make sure that clips in, and we're ready to go. Same on this side. Maybe my offsider is helping me. I'm gonna lower this down all the way up. Now here is probably a point where if I had a rope or if I had someone supporting it, if I have a big storm coming in, what's gonna happen? And let's just do a demo here. The big wind comes in and pushes that, right? So it's spring loaded. It might seem a bit wild, but it is safe there. All we wanna make sure is that it doesn't go up or down. Going in is okay. So it's now time here to finish that off. Bottom hand moving. It's quite an easy way to do that. And we're away. Locked away. That is the Fiamma awning on our hybrid. And that's our little demonstration there for showing you what awning would you like on your caravan and how can we help you at SEQ Campers, Sunshine Coast.